Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Mindset Elevator. Folks are wondering, how are you so strong? Like, where are you getting your strength from? Right? Where is it deriving from? How is it that you keep going no matter what life throws your way? Even the most negative situations you seem to traverse with ease or move through with ease. How do you do that? Right? People are seeing that the situations, maybe the negative situations that you've been dealing with, they would not be able to cope with very successfully. But they see you coming out on top, unscathed, and ready to seize the day, ready to seize the week, ready to seize the year. How do you do it? You are divinely protected. This is one of the major reasons why you are protected. You believe in a higher faith. You believe in being steadfast. You believe in your goals and your dreams and your visions. You don't lose sight of what matters most: your kids, your husband, wife, your family, your growth, your career, your elevation in general, your transformation, and understanding that you're not the same person that you used to be. So when life comes to knock you down, you're ready, right? You're standing 10 toes down because you've already been through a lot of things. People are wondering where your strength comes from. How are you so strong? Why are you so strong? What is it about you, right, that makes you able to withstand the strain, the pressure, the tensions, the stress, or multiple stressors of life? How do you do it specifically? How come they're not able to deal with life as you deal with life, right? You're different. You're made different. You're cut from a different cloth. Your backbone is solid. You're built different, right? People can't screw with you out here. You've been through a lot of things. And that's why more people than not are going to test you on the planet, because they see that you've been through a lot of things and they want to know what you're made of and why you're made of what you're made of. They want to see why, how. What are you comprised of to where you don't get knocked down, you don't get derailed, you stay on track, and you're ready for whatever life throws at you? It could be financial crisis. It could be a financial crisis, emotional distress. It could be career issues. It could be family life issues, home issues, and you deal with everything with poise, right? Let it be known in the comments, how do you deal with your life stresses? How do you deal with negative situations, or perhaps when a crisis presents itself in your life? How do you deal with that? What do you do? What are some coping mechanisms that you utilize? So we all here can learn from you, right? Um, but people are wondering where your strength is coming from, right? How are you so abundant in strength and resilience? Why do you have so much of it? Folks can kind of understand that everybody could probably deal with life to a certain degree or to a certain cap, but it seems like you don't run out of strength. You're not running out. You're abundant. How do you stay so abundant? Because you remain faithful, right? Because you know that brighter horizons are right around the corner, right? So you are very optimistic as well. When you're optimistic, this is something that could easily go over a lot of negative people's heads or a lot of dreary people's heads, right? Where because they don't believe tomorrow's going to be a better day, they don't move like tomorrow's going to be a better day. Therefore, their mood and actions match their life, right? And so they've given up. That's one big difference between you and a lot of folks out here. You're going to see in the world, this cold world, that you have not given up yet, and you're not about to give up. And this is why a lot of people just don't understand it. They don't understand, like, how did you not give up by now? That was so hard. That situation was so taxing. How did you not give up? Because you have a beautiful life to live. So if you give up, you're not going to be able to live that beautiful life, right? It coincides with one another. But these simple concepts go over a lot of people's heads, right? Where they're just not understanding. In this life, you're going to find a lot of people who have miserable lives and they don't deal with life well, right? They have various negative coping mechanisms to deal with life instead of, finding healthy alternatives to stress and anxiety and any kind of despair. So people are going to not understand how you keep it moving, how you keep it pushing. But if they look a little closer, they'll see that it's the simple things in your life that make you really happy, that keep you really on point, keep you on track. Once again, if you have a happy marriage or a happy relationship, if you have children, you're going to school, you're trying to build a business, you're trying to move up in your career, right? These beautiful, simple pleasures of life are going to keep you going because it adds value to your life. It enriches your life. It nourishes your world. So instead of being down and instead of being sad and instead of being depressed and instead of being melancholy all the time, you probably see life as an opportunity every day, every week, every year, every minute, every second as an opportunity and as a sign of reassurance that there's so many things that you're able to accomplish and you have to have the right mindset in order to do it. These opportunities are always around us. Staying optimistic is kind of your game, right? Pessimists, pessimistic individuals, they don't deal with life well. And they're probably the ones looking at you like, how do you deal with life? But if you have a conversation with them, you'll see like they don't have a good outlook on life, or they don't think highly of themselves and they don't think highly of their future. They may not even have any plans and they're mad about it or upset about it. Whereas you may not even have everything figured out and you're happy, right? Because you have a lot to look forward to, right? You have a lot of visions, dreams, ideas. What do you guys do? Do you guys journal? Do you guys write down your plans or type them out, right? Do you guys act on your plans? Do you guys go out there and make it happen? Taking those incremental steps are very important, right? Folks are not understanding where your strength comes from. How do you have so much of it? Why don't they have the strength? But really, it's an innate thing. It's an inward thing, right? Where strength comes from within. It's not about being a bodybuilder with abs and biceps bulging. All of that stuff is very, very insignificant. It really comes with having that inner strength, having that solid, strong mind. That is what takes you to the next level. That is what keeps you here on the planet. That's what keeps you grounded, right? That's what keeps you hopeful. That's what keeps you optimistic. Keeping in mind, though, right, that if you have the opposite type of mindset, which is more negative and melancholy and dreary in nature, your life is not going to feel like it's nice. Your life is not going to feel like it's positive or it's going to turn around for the better. It all comes down to your mindset. You are strong because of your mindset, because you believe and you know, right? It's what you know, that everything's going to be okay. And that is why you always come out on top, because your mind is always right. Your mindset, you cannot underestimate the power of the mind because it can work with you or against you. So when you see a lot of pessimistic people in your life, just know their mindsets are working against them. They have not adopted a positive, healthy way of thinking. They've decided that life sucks and it's always going to suck. And anybody who has a better life sucks too, right? So you have to make sure you surround yourself with like-minded individuals who also see life in a beautiful way and who also keep their mind right. Okay, everybody? So your strength comes from within. You can let these people know when they ask you, how do you stay so strong? Just tell them, I keep my mind right. And put it in the comments and say, I keep my mind right. I am solid. That is why I love life, because I keep my mind right. I am strong because my mind is good, right? I've been through a lot of things, but through it all, my mind never changed. My mindset never changed. My optimism never changed, never wavered. I'm still here. And there's a lot of things I have, in the works. So where am I going to go? I have to have a positive disposition for that. Let it be known in the comments, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I love you guys so much. And I hope all of you guys continue to persevere and continue to keep strength and love at the forefront of everything that you do. Because people are watching you. People are really intrigued by how you operate. And even though the most melancholy people may try to come into your life and dumb everything down for you, make sure you keep your mind right, because this is your world. This is your life. You got to make sure that you're making all the right moves and keeping your mind clear, so that you can continue to be the best person you can be, regardless of the dreariness in your world or the dreariness that surrounds you or is threatening to take over. Keep your mind right. Keep that strong faith. Keep that strength in general. And I'll see you guys soon.